We've got all the makings of a civil war going on right now between Texas and the federal government. Governor Abbott wants to defend the border. Biden wants it wide open. Who's going to win this one? Tell me about the border. This is wild. It almost seems like we're heading for a constitutional crisis, if we're not already in one, between the state of Texas declaring there's an invasion and the governor, the lead law enforcement official, staff of Texas, and pretty much everybody there saying, stop the invasion across the border, federal government. If you don't, we will. And Joe Biden going to court saying they have no right to protect the border. Who's constitutionally right and who's going to win?
Well, to his credit, Governor Abbott of Texas is holding firm, and he absolutely has it right. Not only is it the Texas Constitution, but the United States Constitution, beginning with Article 1, Section 10, which divides authorities between the federal and the state levels, but says that things like maintaining a standing army or going to war is the prerogative, the authority of the federal government, unless actually invaded or in such danger as will not admit of delay. And then, of course, Article 4, Section 4 of the U.S. Constitution, which says that the federal government pledges a Republican form of government and pledges to protect the individual state members of our constitutional republic from invasion. And so, of course, Governor Abbott and the state of Texas have it right. And, the recent ruling from the Supreme Court basically said that federal authorities may be allowed to cut the razor wire that the state of Texas has put up along its border to safeguard its state and people and the American people as well, but doesn't say that the state of Texas is forbidden from putting up new wire or extending the barrier. So
and there's a state law, and there's a state law in Texas that comes into effect in March that gives Abbott the prerogative to protect the border. There wasn't a law. Now there is. It starts in 6 weeks or 5 weeks, something like that. And then you're going to see the Supreme Court involved. You're going to have a federal court decision.
But I do think that Texas and Abbott are on firm constitutional ground, U.S. as well as Texas.